Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Volunteers will kick it away first. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the...
She finding everything, don't even matter what she wear. To get her started, I just rub my fingers through her hair. You know with mine, cause she let me get to her back. I broke bread with her just to show her don't care. I love her vibe, baby, she turn me on anywhere. You know she bad, you can't help her stare. I know I had her when she told me, baby, don't share. I told her, Mimi, don't put my tongue everywhere. She asked me, was it good till I told her, yeah. I had to teach her a little bit. I took her from a square.
To get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's gonna pass. Got his man quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off cover, because you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for us.
As an offense.
Juncture in the game. Not good enough.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it. Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the move, it's White. Giving him his pads. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he's running in the open. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Down BYU. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Looking down the middle. And the pass hits, picked off. Takes it the other way.
Get in now!
And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, BYU.
Give me that.
What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bishop. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you've got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Got his man on the right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
BYU 14, Tennessee 7.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Finds his man, they convert. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Grab behind the line. It's Sampson. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that you just saw, which can help them get that going.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava.
Oh my God, that's fake.
Makes his connection. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Go straight ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Huge play in the red zone. Third and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he tacks on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense enough.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's looking on the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return, it's White. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Wide open downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Selden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, ball's out! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He finds his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Fielded in the end zone. It's Selden. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Vols want to move quickly. Finds his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The balls are rolling down the field. He'll just keep slinging it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
And the Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. 2 interceptions already for this linebacker. Unbelievable job understanding passing situation, how to get in passing lanes, how to get his 2nd pick. Dude, he's going to the sidelines, bragging to the DBs. I got way more picks than you do.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Throws for the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's a really good play by the defense, playing deep to shallow. My job is to stay as deep as the deepest. Make sure I don't get beat deep. If they throw it underneath, I go make a tackle and rally, but I can't give up those deep shots. Great job by the DB.
Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off for the third time today. Bust through behind his pad. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. Finds the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. Red pass, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. BYU will try to finish this thing and run out the clock. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. The give to Davis. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a short run there, and that'll end it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past.